Hey guys, Stephen here, and this is another DIY musician guide. Now, this is a follow-up to a video I put out a week or so ago about the Apple Music for Artists beta service that I signed up to, and I've just been accepted, so I'm going to dive in and have a look. And so this video is going to be about comparing this service to Spotify's Spotify for Artists service and see if it's any good. I will say now, it is a beta, so there's not a lot there compared to the Spotify service, but let's have a look at it anyway. As you go, we jump right into the Apple Music for Artists, I suppose, dashboard, as soon as you jump into it. So we've got two of my artists that I requested access to, Minion TV and Wired to Follow. Let's just jump into Wired to Follow. Okay, just so we've got more stats to work with, let's go for Lifetime, which is June 2015. Right from the overview tab, we've got the number of plays, radio spins, song purchases, not that many, album purchases, not that many either. Don't do really that well on Apple by the looks of it. Insights. So in this section, okay, it's kind of like milestones, I suppose. What happens when you click on one of these? So one of my tracks come back in one piece, hit 100 all-time plays in the United States. If I click on that, what happens? Okay, so it looks like it filters out that milestone. Cool. That's quite nice. Useful. Another one there, you reach 10 daily plays. I'm guessing it's going to do the same thing. This is very much like Spotify's global stats. They tell you where you are kind of being played mostly. Most played songs, that's useful. Okay. You got trends. It's just the thing that's kind of baffling to me, even though it's a beta, is that there isn't any kind of documentation, any kind of tooltip or anything to tell you what this means. Like, I don't really know what trend means. Does that mean it's just how popular those songs are on certain dates? Okay, we've got locations, gender, age. Okay, that kind of makes sense. It just feels a bit haphazardly put together at this point. Okay, move on to places. Oh, what is this? So places, lifetime. Okay, so what is the difference between places here and the overview, or is the overview a simpler version? Because that was mainly showing the UK for me, but here it kind of shows you everything, I suppose, like the countries and regions. United Kingdom's mostly played there. Again, that track is mostly played. Okay, your music, right? Okay, so this is a breakdown of purchases, radio spins, and plays. So albums. Okay, manage. This is where it could get interesting then. So, okay, you can add other users to manage the account and leave this artist, and that's pretty much it. Wow. Yeah, it's, you know what, it is a beta though, isn't it? You know, it's really hard not to compare this service to Spotify's own Spotify for Artists, as they're pretty much competing in the same streaming market. They also share like similarities within their services, such as the data they share, as you can see. So it's hard not to be wowed by this, because I've kind of seen it before in the Spotify version of it. But it is a beta. So, and it is Apple. So, so if you're aware with Apple, they get onto things quite late, but they normally do a good job of it when they do start rolling it out. So this is quite early days, but it's very early days for Apple. I expected a little bit more to it, to be honest. We are missing all of the customization you get with the Spotify service, where you can swap out avatars and put playlists around and add images, carousels, and bio and things like that. I would love to see all of that stuff. For now, this is quite, I mean, I will use this, but it is pretty lackluster at the moment. I'd like to see some more documentation. Maybe give me some kind of, just maybe, what am I looking at? Because a lot of this just seems like repeated content throughout these tabs. that's it really. That was my quick look. Yeah, as just to kind of reiterate, it's very early days for this service. I'm going to keep an eye on it because they can't. Well, they're not going to leave it like that. There's a lot more they can do in terms of customization and documentation, and they've got competition with Spotify, and Spotify rolled out a really good Spotify for Artists service. And not only that, Spotify have brought out a lot of documentation in the form of video tutorials from big musical artists. To kind of tell us how to use it and why some of the facets of that service are really important to kind of monitor all these metrics. Yeah, let me know if you're going to start using this service. Did you apply for the beta? Did you get accepted? And what do you think? What are your thoughts on it? There's not that much more to say, is there really? But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.